I am from Russell, Kansas. I grew up there and I moved into Hayes area much later in life.
And that's where we met. I think that's why we're doing the foster parenting thing because, we care for people and that's just the way we grew up. We took care of the old people. And so when the rest home shut down, we still felt like we had something to give.
Our marriage is a little bit unorthodox. We were not looking, so we both had one kid each. We were best friends, and it just all clicked. We have 2 boys and 3 grandchildren and 2 great-grandbabies. I don't think the community quite understands the teenagers. They're always thinking like they're the bad guy. They are not the bad guy. They were handed a rough life. They need a chance to become who they think they need to be. Like a lot of our kids, some of them are truancies, and so we help them through their court systems and their trials and their probation. They will either straighten out or they will continue down the path they choose. All we could do is be there to support them and educate them on like why it's better to not be involved in the police or be involved with these other kids.
Yeah.
It's like you have to set your own path.
And a lot of them would just say at the end when they walking out the door, she says, I didn't know that my mom and dad could be this way. He says, well, your mom and dad have to work too at it. It's just not you. Mom and dad have to work at it too. And I says, you may have to take the first step. And there's a lot of them that had to take that first step, and it was an anger issue for most of them. They took that first step, and I think they're on their way.
We received a teenage foster last year. I think last summer it came into bill to where the teenagers that are 16 and older are able to choose who their guardian is. And we finally did our finalization for his guardianship earlier this year in January. He is an honor roll. He has come very far. He's all around sports kid. He drives us nuts. But then we also have a 5-year-old in-house. She acts just like me, a little spunky, a little attitude-ish. She has a great relationship with her bio mom, so she's doing amazing. Our neighborhood, they know exactly what we do.
Yeah.
And they help keep eyes on our house. Like, they keep track of our kids. It's crazy how well our community comes together and like our families come together for these kids, even though they're not ours.
I think once they leave, you see a great improvement. They met the challenges. We were there for them to help them out. I think that's just one of the things, to see them happy. We always tell them, you want to come back, come back. You don't want to visit. We've had a few of them come back and visit us. And then they go at the end of the day, well, I don't want to go home. I says, but you got to go back home.
And if I get pulled again, I want to come back to you.
Yeah.
And this is coming from the teenagers. We give them a lot of freedom. We're not the typical A family. We're mouthy. We're goofy. We yell, especially with the teenagers because they'll yell at us. We bring them back down to earth and they're like, okay, we're chill. They have all the freedom they want. Like they can walk around town, they can go play basketball
They
and
got
tennis.
the freedom. I think that's what they like. They just don't know what to do with their freedom. Your choices have consequences, good or bad.
A lot of it, we make it fall back on them. Like, you have to make the right choice.
Your responsibility, yeah.
And if you run, we don't chase. We're rough and tough family. Like, I still work full time. I'm always on the go. But regardless, like, we're not millionaires. By no means. We live in a small town, hokey poke Catholic community. And we love it. You do not have to have money to be foster parents. Our house size is a 2-bedroom house, and we converted the garage into the teenage room. If you're thinking of doing foster care because they give you that money, let me tell you, there's nothing to be made out of the money for foster care. Like we said earlier, it's not rainbows. You're going to have your good days and your bad days. Whether it's with a teenager, whether it's with an infant, we've seen a lot of the cons. We've seen more pros though. You just have to be willing to give these kids a shot. They're not gonna know love unless you show it.
Yeah.
And you just gotta understand like their situation. All kids have hiccups, and the bigger they are, the bigger the hiccup. But the hiccups get fixed.
Sometimes I can't do it, but then again, but I get through that. I just helps me with my strength. Makes me want to go out and do things, to make myself more healthier, to go walking, and those are my goals. You know, I want to help them get out of the house and everything like that. When I'm praying for them, I get to see what's going on and stuff.
They bring so much life into our house. We would probably be sitting on our butts watching TV 24/7 outside of work if we didn't have the kids. It keeps us motivated. It keeps us healthy. It keeps us somewhat young. It just keeps us going. That way we know that they know that they're good.